all roads lead to the Annika Pro-Am. Trust me, all roads, all cameras, all people will be tuned in for the Annika Pro-Am. Why? To see the GOAT, Caitlyn Clark, take over the show. We have it here.
Well, here we go again. Caitlyn Clark just made headlines, and not on the basketball court this time, but on the golf course. The LPGA invited her to one of their biggest events, and it sent the WNBA world into chaos. Angel Reese wasn't thrilled. Social media exploded, and fans started asking, how did golf just do women's basketball's job better? So here's the question: why does the WNBA always panic when Caitlyn Clark succeeds outside their league? Let's get straight to it. The LPGA knew exactly what they were doing, and the WNBA didn't. They invited Caitlyn Clark, the most talked about athlete in women's sports, to join one of their Pro-Am golf events.
Simple idea, right? Get some buzz, have some fun.
But what happened next was beyond anyone's expectations.
Have it here. Caitlyn Clark will compete in the Annika Pro-Am. This is gonna be fire. Y'all know she set the whole golf world on fire last year, had everybody tuned in. The ratings jumped up crazy.
The event turned into a full-blown media circus. Fans showed up like it was the Final Four all over again. Crowds surrounded every hole, reporters packed the sidelines, and even non-golf fans were suddenly talking about women's golf. That's the Caitlyn Clark effect. You can't buy it, you can't fake it, and apparently if you're the WNBA, you can't handle it either. Because while the LPGA treated Caitlyn like royalty, the WNBA looked like it had just swallowed a lemon.
And the funniest part?
Golf fans, yes, golf fans, were chanting her name. The LPGA didn't just get a guest, they got a once-in-a-generation marketing boost, and they knew how to use it. They shared clips of her swing, her laugh, and her moments with fans. They even paired her with Nelly Korda, the #1 golfer in the world, and promoted them like a dream duo.
Next on the tee, Caitlyn Clark.
Caitlyn swinging a club, Nelly cheering beside her, it was pure gold. The photos went viral within hours. But that's where the drama kicked in. Back in the WNBA, things didn't sound nearly as cheerful. While the golf world was celebrating, the usual suspects weren't happy. Angel Reese, yeah, she had something to say. Reports claim she threw shade on social media, liking and reposting comments about overrated media favorites and athletes who can't stay in their lane. Fans instantly knew who that was about. It's like every time Caitlyn breathes, someone in the WNBA takes it personally. And that's the wild part, the LPGA didn't see Caitlyn as competition, they saw her as opportunity. They treated her like an asset, while some in the WNBA treat her like a rival for attention. You'd think they'd have learned by now, she brings fans money, ratings, and headlines. But nope, we're back to jealousy and side-eyeing. It's almost like Caitlyn Clark can't win. When she plays great basketball, she's overhyped. When she joins a charity golf event, she's attention-seeking.
It's nonsense.
And here's where it gets even funnier. The LPGA loved it. They called her a breath of fresh air, saying she brought energy and excitement to the event. They promoted her interviews and posted highlights like they were hosting the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, the WNBA's reaction?
Total silence. Not a tweet, not a mention.
Fans noticed immediately. They flooded the WNBA's official pages saying things like, "Why can golf celebrate her, but not you? You realize she's your player, right?" The LPGA just showed everyone how to market a star. And that's where Angel Reese comes back in, because when the WNBA stays silent, other players fill the gap.
And Angel?
She doesn't hold back. Sources close to her say she's frustrated with how much attention Caitlyn gets, that she feels the league focuses too much on one player. She's liked tweets calling the golf hype media favoritism, and even commented LOL under one of the viral LPGA clips.
Subtle, right?
But the irony is, while she's busy throwing shade, Caitlyn's out there doing what the league should be doing, expanding the audience. Because that's what the LPGA understood instantly, they didn't see Caitlyn as a distraction, they saw her as a door to thousands of new fans, and they walked right through it.
I wanted to come say hi and introduce myself. I play out here on tour. I'm Maria. Thank you for being out here. It's very cool what you're doing for sports, kicking ass on and off the field. But now,
And here's the Caitlyn Clark
this is
effect,
great.
Morgan, with Maria Fossey and other players out here following
That's
her.
good. A lot of fun. Made it easy. Annika, could I steal you for a second? I don't think I'll have like bigger. I can't say bad stuff on TV, but badasses at once together. We're doing a fun like quickie. That's nice. There we go. Yeah. I'm next. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Hi, Caitlyn Ewing. Nice to meet you.
I said it, the buzz from the players
over here, so.
I'm distracting you.
for weeks
No, y'all are trying to get
has
finished.
been huge.
Somebody take this picture.
By the way, Allie, an
Ready?
outstanding
Yeah, let's do
point
it.
guard in her own right in Fulton, Mississippi. All state
Thanks for being here. Yeah. Good luck.
in that sport as well.
The event wasn't even supposed to be televised. But after fans flooded the LPGA with requests to see Caitlyn, the organizers actually changed plans. They aired it nationally, and boom, ratings skyrocketed. Women's golf just had one of its biggest publicity weeks ever, all because they said yes to Caitlyn Clark. Now, compare that to the WNBA. When Caitlyn boosts ratings, half the league acts like she stole something. When she breaks viewership records, players claim it's not just about her. Maybe not, but let's be real, she's the one making people care. That's the uncomfortable truth many in the WNBA don't want to face. The LPGA understood it instantly. They said, we can share the spotlight. They didn't get insecure about it. They embraced her, promoted her, and used the moment to grow their entire sport. That's what smart organizations do. Meanwhile, the WNBA looks like that one coworker who gets mad when you do your job too well. And that's why this whole situation exploded online. Fans saw the difference. On one hand, Caitlyn was cheered by thousands at a golf event. On the other, her own league couldn't even congratulate her. The contrast was embarrassing. Golf, of all sports, just gave the WNBA a free masterclass on how to promote women's athletes. And Angel Reese? Instead of recognizing it as a win for women's sports, she made it personal. But honestly, that's been the pattern all year. Angel's public rivalry with Caitlyn has been one of the WNBA's biggest storylines since college. But here's the twist, Caitlyn's never fueled it. She's never said a word against Angel. She doesn't even engage with the noise. That's what drives people crazy. Caitlyn keeps rising quietly. No drama, no shade, just results. And when she steps into another sport like golf, boom, same reaction. Fans love her, the media covers her, and suddenly everyone's talking except the people who should be. So while Angel Reese is online posting memes, Caitlyn Clark's out there in the LPGA world getting treated like Tiger Woods' long-lost little sister. It's both hilarious and sad because the LPGA saw what the WNBA keeps missing. Caitlyn Clark isn't taking attention from anyone, she's bringing it to everyone. And that's what makes this whole thing feel so off. You've got one league begging for attention, and when they finally get it, they act like it's a problem. Meanwhile, golf, a sport struggling to attract younger audiences, said, "Thank you very much," and turned it into gold. That's when things really started heating up. After Caitlyn's golf debut went viral, sports comment sections became a battlefield. LPGA fans were loving her. Golfers were praising her. Meanwhile, the loud corner of WNBA Twitter lost it. You could feel the bitterness. Posts said things like, "She's everywhere. Can't someone else get attention? This isn't basketball. Why is she in golf now?" Like people forgot, Caitlyn didn't invite herself. The LPGA invited her, because they know a superstar when they see one. And that's where Angel Reese's reaction got everyone talking. Insiders say she was annoyed that Caitlyn's golf clips were getting more views than anything from the WNBA offseason. She even liked a post that said, Caitlyn Clark should focus on her jumper, not her putter. Fans caught it instantly, and the internet exploded. Comments flooded in mocking the irony. Angel acts like she's allergic to Caitlyn trending. Girl, she's golfing, not taking your paycheck. Every time Caitlyn breathes, Angel hits the dislike button. The whole thing looked petty, especially compared to how the LPGA handled it. They saw Caitlyn's presence as a gift. The LPGA's official page posted her clips multiple times, captioned things like, "Basketball star Caitlyn Clark brings her energy to the fairway," and "Caitlyn Clark proves she can shine anywhere." Every post radiated positivity. Golf fans even said, "We need her to play again next year." Meanwhile, the WNBA's main account? Silence. No acknowledgement, no support, nothing. It's like they're allergic to good publicity. Fans noticed. They started tagging the WNBA in LPGA posts, saying, "You realize this is the same player giving you record-breaking ratings, right? Why can't you celebrate her like golf does?" And honestly, that's a fair question. Because here's the truth, Caitlyn Clark's success helps everyone.
When she trends, women's sports trend. When she shines, more people watch.
But some in the WNBA don't get that. They treat her fame like competition instead of momentum. Angel Reese's reaction proves it perfectly. Instead of using Caitlyn's spotlight to grow her own brand, she takes it personally.
It's not personal. It's business. The LPGA got that.
They didn't act threatened. They saw a golden opportunity and ran with it. They didn't care that Caitlyn was from another sport. They cared that she could attract new fans, and she did. The crowd at that LPGA event was massive, loud, excited, electric. People shouted, "Let's go, Caitlyn!" They held signs and even wore Indiana Fever jerseys on a golf course. When was the last time anyone saw that kind of energy in women's golf?
Exactly.
The LPGA turned a simple event into a viral movement. Sponsors loved it, media covered it, and everyone won.
And the best part?
Caitlyn wasn't trying to steal the show. She was humble, funny, and gracious the whole time. She laughed at her bad swings, high-fived her caddy, and took selfies with fans. That's what made it work. People didn't see arrogance, they saw authenticity. Compare that to the energy in the WNBA.
Too often, it feels tense.
Instead of celebrating one another, players throw subtle shade. Instead of unity, there's friction. It's like Caitlyn Clark's popularity exposed something deeper, the divide between growth and jealousy. The LPGA showed what happens when you welcome change. The WNBA showed what happens when you resist it. And that's exactly why fans are siding with Caitlyn. They see her as someone who genuinely wants women's sports to grow, all of them, not just basketball. She's played in golf events, cheered for women's soccer, and praised other female athletes openly. She wants everyone to win. But every time she steps outside basketball, someone in the WNBA finds a reason to throw shade. And honestly, it's getting old. Fans are tired of it. They don't want drama, they want progress. Because if golf, yes golf, can figure out how to make Caitlyn Clark's presence exciting and profitable, what's the WNBA's excuse? The LPGA literally handed them the blueprint. Welcome her, promote her, let the spotlight grow your sport.
That's it.
But instead, the WNBA acts like acknowledging her is somehow unfair to everyone else. Newsflash, that's not how growth works. When Michael Jordan became a global star, the NBA didn't complain, they built around him. When Serena Williams dominated tennis, the WTA didn't hide her, they celebrated her like royalty. But in the WNBA, it's the opposite. The more successful Caitlyn becomes, the more nervous the league seems to get. And that's why the LPGA's success with Caitlyn is striking a nerve, because it proves the Caitlyn problem isn't Caitlyn at all. It's how the WNBA handles her. Angel Reese's reaction is just a reflection of that insecurity. She sees Caitlyn everywhere, in highlights, interviews, and commercials, and feels overshadowed. But here's the truth, if Angel focused on her game instead of her ego, she could share that spotlight too. The LPGA showed that collaboration works. Caitlyn didn't take attention away from Nelly Korda, she added to it. Their photos together made both of them more famous. That's how teamwork in branding works. Instead, the WNBA keeps playing defense against its own stars. Even fans outside basketball are noticing. They're saying, golf supports Caitlyn better than her own league.